Alright then guys, here we go. This is going to be our winners from the first two best of threes. So down here on the bottom left side of 2000 atmospheres, we have none other than our British player Trap. Let's see how strong this goes.
Yeah!
Yeah.
And in the top right hand corner, playing with the red Terran pieces, it is Keen.
Yeah, really awesome stuff. So this is going to be another PvT for Trap as well. So Trap now coming out a little bit warm up from earlier against Ryung, and yeah, I wonder if it's going to be very similar. It looks like Trap's brought out 2 Blink Stalker plays so far, so yeah, nothing out of the ordinary for him so far.
Here comes that tickle boy. He's coming.
You know we're going to be looking. We're going to be looking at the same thing, like, you know. It doesn't matter now. You have your own screen.
He's coming. Here he comes.
He's coming.
He's coming. He's on his way. So one of the things that I struggle with a lot is the pylon placement and the building placement to block off the Reaper. So I'm going to be watching here. The amount of times
it's different for all maps, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know you haven't played too much on these maps, so I mean this one's quite hard though, isn't it? Because you got, you know, you get 2 jump locations, one on the south and one on the on the left. So oh, I'm actually looking at the wrong side. I should be looking at the processor side, but
oh, you big lemon.
Yeah, lemon.
I've just had a Milo come and sit on my lap, my arm, right there, my keyboard arm.
Going to see what you got going in.
What you got going on here?
Game paused.
Here we go again.
That was immediate.
Yeah, we had a problem with lag last time and we found out it was actually him, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's just, all right, I'm out. Okay.
All right.
Bye.
That's
so
that
quick.
is a monkers.
I still think my favourite was the referee on the ESL game.
Yeah, that
3,
was cool.
2, 1. Referee is left again.
Gotta love that.
That really tickled me.
But we're destined to do something like that. Yeah, it would happen.
It's got to, like, you know, law of averages and all that.
So where is Keen's SCV going there on the bottom right side of the map? Do we think this is a proxy starport again?
I think it might be. He's just chilling. Taking in the sights. Not sure there's many sounds over there. Just have a little look at this.
We're actually going to see a starport back at home, which is unfortunate. I was hoping to see it a bit across the map or something like that. But
I wonder if he was looking for a pylon. Are there any missing? No,
yeah, but that's the thing that you could be looking for as well. Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be Phoenix Jeddrix.
Wow, okay. Yeah, we did cast the Phoenix game a couple of last week, and I don't think it did overly well actually.
Well, we had 2. One that went really well, and then one that didn't go so well.
Yeah, it was in a PvT, and like I was like, why would you get a Phoenix? And I saw like all the tanks getting lifted up. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that could happen.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh,
look at this Hellion coming into the Protoss main though. I think he's only here for a scout, really.
Yeah, little scout. I wonder whether Reaper died earlier. Oh, there hasn't even been a Reaper, that's why. Look how much buy there is, actually.
Let's have a little look back here. Oh. That's a lot of nuts.
Yeah, quite a sizable amount of bio, and actually we're going to see 3 racks as well on the back of this.
We do have an SCV scanning this 3rd base location as well. Probe's going to come over and be like, hey, I want to build stuff here.
Hey.
That SCV's just bashing into him. Meanwhile, back at the Terran main. Oh! 2 SCVs get killed by this Phoenix, but the Widowmine manages to deter them from killing anymore.
Yeah, getting a shot off there, right? Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, they've got him!
Paying for his transgressions.
You'll pay for your crimes, Widowmine. Get out of here, Widow Meme. You are not welcome.
You are not welcome.
There's a cheeky other Widowmine here on the south side of that Terran base. Wonder if the Phoenix will
Yeah. We are going to see Twilight and Forge get put down now by Trap as well, so let's go back into our Stalker play by the looks of it. But yeah, awesome stuff. I think Trap's securing a little bit of a map presence here as well. Always good. Taking out a few Widow Mines, a few SCVs.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a Templar Archives after that Twilight cancel. Oh, big hit from that Widow Mine.
Yeah, and a couple of these Phoenix now really close to death. It actually has to fully extract now. I don't even know where that Widow Mine shot from. Oh, here we go. Right above that stim. You can see that. That was a really nice location for it.
Oh, he's tucked in there. Cheeky
yeah. We're actually going to see Charge as the main upgrade, the first upgrade from the Twilight Archives. We're going to see a massive gateway infusion as well. So, yeah, this is going to be Phoenix Charge lot. Well, I say Phoenix Charge lot. I mean, there aren't that many Phoenixes left. I mean, I don't think he's building any more. Yeah.
Well, he's got quite a few sentries over there at the third base. Yeah, maybe Charge lot, maybe some Archons. We haven't seen the Templar Archive yet, though. So, I don't know. I think you might be right. Maybe Charge lot Phoenix.
Yeah, looking a bit like that. I don't. Do you see any transition from this? I mean, there is full gas, so this isn't a full Charge lot all in. It's a bit late for a Charge lot all in as well. So, you know, I think this is going to be a Charge lot heavy composition that is probably going to try and go into Stalker, sentries and stuff like that as well. So,
I mean, this Terran army's moving in. We've still got 7 seconds left on charge. There's not a lot here at the third base.
Yeah.
I'm not liking this for Trap. It looks scary. This looks very scary, especially with those Widow Mines setting up. You can't push into that through that gap.
Yeah, the issue is, though, is that if he pushes a bit too far, there's 3 force fields that can be put down here as well. So he's going to try and split off there like that, and he has to drop backwards. So, you know, with a little bit of micro, I feel like Trap can do quite a lot of work. But the shield battery's now down, and actually not a lot of barriers being killed yet. So
a couple of Marines trying to move in there from the north-hand side. Got caught out by a couple of charge lots. They're there again. Widow Mine shot goes off.
Ooh.
Phoenix trying to get rid of some of those medevacs. And it's a scrap. It's a scuffle.
I feel like this has been quite a good trade for Keen, actually, overall, because that reinforcement wave had to do quite a lot, and there's quite a lot at home as well. Let's just check in to see how many resources have been lost at the moment. Yeah, Trap only slightly behind on the gas, but actually Trap's going to push in a bit further here. Can take out a little bit more, but overall, I think Keen probably took a bit better engagement there, but you know, the fact is that Trap's been quite greedy so far, like taking 3 bases really early. That maybe that won't matter in the long run. Efficient trades are one thing, but mining a lot more than your opponent is another. So
you got to find that balance.
Yeah, for sure.
That equilibrium. Equilibrium. An equilibrium in your things and your stuffs.
Never heard anything more true.
I'm here for the big truths. The big true truths.
Such big truths.
Many big true truths. Robot base on the way. Concussive shells just finished for our Terran player here. Where do you think it's going to go, Jeddrix?
It's going to a late game double splash damage, isn't it? Like, this is just the way it's going to go for the Protoss, and we're going to see just an economic game. We've even seen Oracle. Well, the Oracle's been poking around trying to get vision anyway, but yeah, this is going to be just a lot of attrition, a lot of trying to take efficient engagements, stuff like that. I mean, there's a lot of meat to this Protoss army, which I think is the benefit for Trap. But
quite a few of those Phoenix getting taken out by Widow Mines across the map there. I was just about to ask you, actually, like, there's not many Vikings on the field. Are we going to see some Colossi on the field? And lo and behold, there it is.
Yeah.
I touched the tab.
Yeah, I feel like this is a very normal game, right?
Yeah, you can skip straight to Disruptors. Meanwhile, there's a drop in the main of the Protoss player. 3 probes going down there. And it looks like Keen's going to push in to this third base here. Widow Mines burrowing down. That's very nice. Oh, the splits are perfect. Whew.
Very nicely done there. Now, Force Field's coming in, splitting up a lot of that army for Keen, and I think Trap's just going to pounce on that and do a lot of damage. There's so many units being produced back home for Keen at the moment that this doesn't matter. Like, losing this front isn't a big deal. Quite a lot of those Zealots are also really, really damaged, but you know, there's not that many widow mines left, and I think that's the main concern for Keen right now.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried that Keen was going to get in there a little bit, because we've got the Robo Bay and the Robo producing Colossi. If he'd have jumped on that, that would have been game over, I think.
Yeah, this is looking quite good for Trap. I must reiterate though, this is looking so even for both of these players. They've both been playing quite an economic game. The thing is though, is that Trap has just been a base ahead pretty much all the way through. And I feel like now all this high tech is coming online. Now, Keen is going for the EMP, which is going to be very, very strong a little bit later. But I mean, right now, there's no EMPs with this army. So Keen has to wait for a little while before those come online. Oh, I say that actually. I just saw it. I just saw it go off. Obviously,
It's already done, buddy.
Nah, you get EMPs, but it's EMP radius, isn't it? I think I just brain glitched there. Here we go. I mean, yeah, this is going to be an interesting fight now.
Well, it's done. It's already done.
Look at this though. There's actually quite a lot of Protoss here. I'm surprised. What? Oh, Keen was in a very strong position, but actually this Protoss army is just doing what it wants.
Once those Colossi have got extended thermal lance, and there are like very few to no Vikings on the field, they just do whatever they like, mate. They just don't care.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Just carving off slices of Marine there. I'll have a bit of that, thank you. Marauder as well. That's lovely, thank you.
I mean, a lot of this army is now really low damage. Sorry, low HP. Well, he needs HP. Trap takes game number 1, and actually, what seemed to be kind of like a really, really impressive game actually overall. Like I thought it was equal, but then it was over. Huh. So down here on the bottom left side of Oxide, we have coming up. So far quite dominant, taking 3 games so far in the games played today. Going 1-0 on Keen just now in that ridiculous show of economic strength. It is none other than Trap.
And in the top right-hand corner, playing with the red Terran pieces, didn't quite have enough Vikings in time in the last game. Hopefully Trap won't be a sneaky boy and hide things from him this time. It's Keen!
Sneaky boy.
Sneaky Protoss boy.
Alright, exciting stuff, Oxide 2.
No.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Get out of here, you.
So Oxide's going to be a good map for doing what players can do, because I feel like Oxide's got like that potential for many different strategies to work. Like, you know, when you've got like long distance maps and macro maps, you know, those kind of ones, and then you've got short rush maps. Oxide is just one of those that's in the middle. That basically anything can happen. So coming into Oxide is always like a blast.
I always find Oxide a little bit tricky to deal with, mainly because of so like just outside the bases, you've got that wall of rocks, right? Then you've got another wall of rocks with bushes, and then on the other side of that, you've got like another wall of rocks. So it's just like constant choke points coming in.
Yeah,
it makes
yeah.
it so difficult to attack.
Yeah, you got to know your rock play.
Got to get them rocks out the way. Of course, we all know Zergling's main part of their diet is rocks, minerals, and
Rocks
marine.
and minerals, rocks and minerals.
Rock and stone.
Oh.
So, fairly standard. Both players going back to brass tacks by the looks of things.
Yeah, it's quite...
Twilight. Twilight's coming. Until the light.
Actually, very early on for Twilight. Let's go.
Nah,
No,
really
it'll probably be Blink though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Probably. No, I say really early. The Process is the last race that I play, so I can't really tell you for sure if it's really late or really early, but I know it's earlier than the other games we casted today, so there you go. I can only say factual things. And there's my little cheat sheet for casting, right? Just say what you can see. Compare it to what you've seen previously. Can't go wrong.
That's the best way to do it.
Well,
like,
so funny.
it was before the Stalker, and that is quite early. So that means he saved gas until
Yeah, imagine getting Twilight before Storm.
until he had 100.
Twilight before units. We go Blink. So, I mean, what are the advantages of getting Blink this early? That's my question to you, Sulkosaurus.
Well, you put me on the spot here.
Yeah.
Not really giving me the not giving me the benefit of say what you see. Well, it's more like you've got that like aggressive capability like later on, earlier, but it does leave you a bit more open to like those Widow Mine drops, and like bits and pieces like that, because now you've got less to defend against that basically. Like,
do you know what I think though?
You would have 2 stalkers by now.
If it was a drop, and you weren't expecting Blink, and you sent your drop in, and then they blunked onto you, then you're kind of caught out there, aren't you? I mean, it's not going to be a drop play today, but yeah, that was my amateur opinion on on PvT.
Oh man, I'm just loving blunked. That's going to stay with me for a while. If they blunked onto you, yes.
Yeah, got to look out for those blunks, you know.
Watch out, he's blunking.
No more blunking.
Not the blunk play.
What the blunk?
No, sir, please don't blunk onto me. Oh no, that sounds awful. I'll take that, scratch that from the record.
Oh no, he has to destroy a shield battery to get out. Oh, rip.
Oh no! Well, I think he put that there because he's worried about those Hellions coming in before he has
that makes
enough
sense.
stalkers.
Ah, pretty clever.
Oh, stalkers getting a whiff of those Hellions just there, blinking onto one of them.
Blunking onto one of them there. Oh no, the meme begins.
The meme has started. Those stalkers trying to catch another one of those Hellions out of position. He's like, "Oh, did a sneaky on you though," and these Hellions are just running rings.
Oh, Blinking's the main there, taking out the Cyclone. And there's a siege tank. He can't really do much, but he could probably go onto the back line. The mid decides not to, just has to blink out instead.
Oh, it's over. The observer's gone.
Yeah, off it goes.
Well, that's pretty good for Keen because he shut down like this early aggression that Trap was trying to set up pretty quickly. But Trap does have a third on the way, so I don't think he was planning on going, you know, pedal to the metal. Just a little bit of harassment here and there. Maybe try and stop Keen from getting his third. Which he's doing pretty well, I would say.
Oh, Stalkers nearly going down there.
So we do have Storm on the way. Charge is about to finish up. Got a couple of medivacs there with Marines and Marauders in them making their way west over to the top left-hand corner of the map. Scan to take out another observer.
Yeah, you do want to protect yourself, don't you? No.
Keen's like, no, I don't want you seeing what I'm doing. Go away.
But check out the armor supply for Keen right now. Like there is quite a lot on the field for him, right? And the upgrades are going to finish out very soon. So you got the combat shield and +1 attack.
Yeah, he's coming in on this left-hand side, coming in for the drop on the main.
Yeah, and
he's
also
ready.
pushing down into the third as well, by the looks of it. The Stalkers are here in position. I feel like if Trap sees it real quickly, might be able to take him out. Actually, this is it.
Oh!
Yeah, the drop gets taken out real early there.
Meanwhile, we've got a push coming in on the third here. This feels a lot like a thermal play, you know.
Trap knows what's happening. Like, this is so well done. Like, shutting down that drop in the main and then shutting down that push on the third. I feel like it's not the first time Trap's seen
that push on the third. It's still coming.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
still coming.
a couple of these units are really low, but you know, once the units come from the main, I don't think that'll be too much of an issue.
Stuff like this always terrifies me because I'm like, oh god, siege tanks, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead.
Trap's looking so strong right now. Like, this is ridiculous play. Like, Keen hasn't been on 3 bases at all yet. This was a 2-base push. And Trap was just waiting for something to happen, like defending that main base, getting on top of it instantly, and then getting that storm in as Keen's pushing. Just ridiculous, man. Like, that is so good.
Back at the Terran HQ, we do have a Ghost Academy on the way. Meanwhile, looks like Trap's going to get himself a second forge, which means he can get those armor upgrades alongside the weapon upgrades. And yeah, just had a Warp Prism pop out.
Cheeky Warp Prism.
It's going to be Storm Drops. Well, I think these are just... actually, I think these are just moving in with the army there. Ooh. They're not quite as fast as the other units.
I wonder why they're being kept in. Is it to hide the energy or something like that, or just keep them safe until they're ready to actually cast Storm? I think that's probably it, actually. But there we go. Trap now pushing into the third base location of Keen. Honestly, there's so many units here for Trap. I don't see how Keen's going to be able to defend this. SCVs are now pulled. Storm straight on top of the SCV. You know you're ahead in PvT if you're storming SCVs.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing good. Viking has arrived though, getting a couple of shots off on that Warp Prism. The High Templar do manage to get out of there before the Warp Prism goes down though. They're going to have to hoof it. They're on foot now. Although they don't walk. They're going to have to float?
I guess so. Float around.
Oh, my poor metaphor never stood a chance.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Trap's trying to finish off this game at the moment, but you know, Terrans are quite hard to finish off. I mean, the bunker on the high ground as well as all these marauders as well. We do see EMP on the way, or EMP. I don't even know what the name of that research is, but it doesn't matter. Huge storm coming in here as well.
Is it something shockwaves?
Something shockwaves.
Something shockwaves. Blunking shockwaves.
Oh no, not the blunk. There's 4 Archons now. There's 4 Archons behind this as well. Trap is just keeping up the pressure. This third base is never going to get set up for Keen. I just don't see it happening. This is looking very bleak.
Trap has got a monopoly on the real estate here, and doesn't want anybody setting up their business, residence, anything like that. As you know, I mean, he paid good minerals for this place.
Good old minerals. Good
minerals. We're going to see that upgrade arrive in a second, so we'll both get to see what it's actually called.
There we go. A bit of a doom drop. I say doom drop. Maybe it's just to get on to the third base.
You tell me off for that.
I was. I mean, I don't even know if there is a tank here, so...
I don't think there is. If it's
it
got
is
a tank,
all his army, though. Give it that. I mean, this is just a last push for Keen now. Just going onto that third base location of Trap. Now just trying to keep him at home, perhaps.
Are we going to have a recall? The probes are on the run. 6 of them have died.
Actually, those Widow Mines didn't help Keen that much. I mean, a couple of ghosts went down as well. I don't think that was good at all. Like, I can't see Keen staying in this game much longer. I know I said that last game and it happened, but maybe it won't this time. Maybe Keen can pull it back. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
I mean, this is kind of good because it's preventing Trap from being able to produce Colossi, and it's forced him to go home. So it's bought him some time, but I don't know if it's enough. Like, all the time that that attack was happening, Trap was having to make Stalkers to try and blink and, like, shut down those medevacs, when what he really wanted to be making at the time was Colossi, and, like, he was forced not to do that, basically. So, yeah, quite nice for Keen, but I think at this point just buying time, really.
Huge storms now, Trap pushing up into the natural base location of Keen. There's just not much left here, so much Protoss.
Archons coming in, using their shooty laser beams to explode SCVs. 23 of them have been exploded. 27! Oh my god!
Oh my!
Oh no, not
it's
like
a
this!
massacre!
He's killing him, Jed! He's killing him! Stop! He's already dead.
Trap now taking the second game from this best of 3 series, going up on Keen there. And that will be your winner of the winners. So now we're going to go over to the losers.